Tokyo, 2003. Beneath the shimmering neon veil, a different kind of revolution was brewing. Not in the sterile boardrooms or smoky back alleys, but in the cozy kitchens and sun-drenched living rooms of ordinary Japanese housewives. Meet the Mrs. Watanabe, mothers, wives, and grandmothers who, armed with laptops and newfound courage, would soon become legendary figures in the world of high finance. Meet our heroines. Our story begins with three women, as different as the sushi they expertly sliced for their families. Hanako, a stoic widow in her 60s with sharp eyes, the whispers of economic stagnation gnawed at her like a persistent toothache. Her meager pension barely covered the groceries, and her dreams for her grandchildren felt increasingly distant. Sachiko, a bubbly mother of two in her 40s with a wide smile. Between soccer practice, PTA meetings, and budgeting for school uniforms, the dream of a family vacation outside of Tokyo seemed forever out of reach. Akemi, a shy but determined young office worker in her 20s with hopeful eyes, trapped in a soul-crushing job with stagnant wages, her future felt like a blank canvas with no paintbrush in sight. Tokyo skyline at dusk, lights of office buildings and apartments twinkling against the twilight. The lure of the clickety-click. Then, a glimmer of hope emerged, the internet. Whispers of online Forex trading, a world where currencies danced and profits could be made with just a few clicks, began circulating. Intrigued, our three heroines embarked on a journey into the unknown. Hanako, skeptical but desperate, she navigated the confusing charts and jargon, her initial trepidation slowly morphing into determination. Sachiko, the promise of a family adventure ignited a spark in her eyes. Every click felt like a step closer to that sandy beach they dreamed of. Akemi, the keyboard became her weapon, each trade a defiant act against the limitations she felt trapped in. Kitchen tables turned war rooms. Soon, their kitchens became miniature war rooms. The clatter of dishes was replaced by the symphony of keyboard clicks and hushed pronouncements of USD buy, or AUD sell. The air crackled with anticipation, their faces lit by the glow of computer screens as they learned, navigated, and conquered the complexities of the market. A roller coaster of triumph and peril. The world of Forex was a double-edged sword. With each successful trade, their confidence soared, dreams taking flight like paper lanterns on a summer breeze. Hanako, her portfolio bloomed, allowing her to finally plan that weekend getaway with her grandchildren, their laughter echoing in her ears sweeter than any victory. Sachiko, the family vacation wasn't just a dream anymore. The salty air and crashing waves became a tangible reward for her sleepless nights and steely focus. Akemi, each profit felt like a brick laid towards a brighter future, her confidence burgeoning with every click. But the market, like the ocean, could be treacherous. One wrong move, one miscalculated risk, could send their carefully built towers crashing down. Hanako, a sudden market shift wiped out a third of her gains, the disappointment etched on her face like a wrinkle deepened by a storm. Sachiko, a bad bet forced her to tighten the family belt, the dream vacation postponed, a bittersweet knot in her stomach. Akemi, a rookie mistake cost her all her savings, tears stinging her eyes as her carefully crafted future dissolved into pixels on the screen. Sisterhood of clickety-click queens. In their moments of despair, a powerful bond emerged. The once isolated kitchens became havens of support, the clickety-click queens uniting to share strategies, comfort each other's falls, and celebrate each other's victories. In the face of adversity, rising stronger. Hanako, with the stoicism of a seasoned warrior, guided Sachiko through the market's turbulence, sharing hard-earned lessons and reminding her of the family waiting for that beach vacation. Akemi, inspired by their resilience, found the courage to start over, fueled by the spirit of the clickety-click queens. Beyond individual triumphs. But the Mrs. Watanabe phenomenon was more than just individual stories of triumph and tribulations. It was a collective roar, a challenge to the status quo, proving that financial savvy isn't reserved for Wall Street wolves. These everyday women, armed with kitchen money and community spirit, had shaken the financial world, leaving an indelible mark. Beyond the boom, a lasting legacy. The 2008 financial crisis tested the limits of the carry trade, and many, like Hanako, saw their gains evaporate. Yet, the spirit of the Mrs. Watanabe remained. Sachiko, having honed her trading skills, found a way to adjust her strategy, securing a brighter future for her family. Akemi, through grit and determination, landed a job in finance, her clickety-click skills opening doors beyond the kitchen table. A story for every kitchen, every click. The story of the Mrs. Watanabe is a testament to the power of human resilience, resourcefulness, and sisterhood. It reminds us that dreams, no matter how seemingly distant, can be nurtured with courage, knowledge, and a community of support. So, the next time you hear the clickety-click of a keyboard, remember the Mrs. Watanabe. Remember that extraordinary journeys can begin in the most ordinary places, with a flicker of hope and a whole lot of determination. This is the story of the Mrs. Watanabe, the clickety-click queens who dared to dream and click their way into financial history. And their story continues in every kitchen, with every click, inspiring a new generation to reach for their own financial horizons.